Hey guys, in today's English video lesson, we're going to learn a little bit of history as well as some new words. We're going to explore the city of Ctesiphon, which was the capital of the ancient Persian Empire during the 7th century, when the Sassanids were in power. Let's do this.
There were twin cities on either bank of the Tigris River, Ctesiphon on the eastern bank, Seleucia on the western. 500,000 inhabitants lived within their walls, which made it the largest city in the world at that time. Chinese, Indian, and Roman traders thronged its markets.
The first word of the lesson is throng. Throng. This could be a noun or a verb. As a noun, it refers to a very large number of people. A throng. Throng. Pay attention to that last sound as well. We normally don't say throng, we say throng. Throng. As a verb, it means to gather or to occupy. So many different people throng this city's market. It's a great word to learn. Let's go back and hear it.
Lived within their walls, which made it the largest city in the world at that time. Chinese, Indian, and Roman traders thronged its markets. The wealth of southern Mesopotamia's fertile plains flowed into Ctesiphon's royal treasury through an army of tax collectors. The defenses of the city seemed impenetrable.
The defenses seemed impenetrable. So if there were invaders, they would have found it very hard to go into the city, to breach the defenses. Another good word that you could use here is impregnable. Impregnable also suggests that the defenses are very strong. So impenetrable or impregnable.
A succession of several walls encircled the city center, each one progressively higher. Deep ditches, excavated in earlier sieges, reinforced the walls.
The next word of the lesson is siege. Siege. A siege is when a group of attackers, invaders, encircle usually a city in order to capture it. This is siege as a noun, and it normally goes with the verb lay, to lay siege to, lay siege to.
The Tigris River itself formed a natural rampart, its churning waters patrolled by Persian vessels. Ctesiphon's
Its natural waters churned. When something churns, it turns and it twists. It's a great word to use. And you can also use it to talk about some sort of medical symptoms. So for instance, you could say that my stomach was churning due to anxiety. Churn. Let's go back and hear it in context.
The Tigris River itself formed a natural rampart, its churning waters patrolled by Persian vessels. Ctesiphon's military importance was equaled by its cultural significance. The city housed the world's largest repository of Zoroastrian scripture.
This city housed as a verb, accommodated, it kept. So you can use the word house as a noun, as you probably know, and you can use it as a verb, house, but the pronunciation changes there. Repository. This is a collection of a lot of different things, usually important things. For example, scriptures, important texts, scriptures. You could have holy scriptures. You could have religious scriptures. Let's pronounce it together. Scripture. Pay attention to the stress pattern there.
Ctesiphon's military importance was equaled by its cultural significance. The city housed the world's largest repository of Zoroastrian scripture. There, Persian priests tended sacred fires that had burned without interruption for centuries.
Let's talk about the word tend. So they tended these temples, these fire temples. It basically means to pay attention to maintain something. It's a wonderful word to use as a verb, tend. They tended these fire temples. The Zoroastrians at the time.
The Royal Library housed Greek, Indian, and Chinese manuscripts, translated by scholars who had made Ctesiphon a seat of learning. The White Palace complex encircled this architectural wonder. Administrative offices contained the empire's enormous bureaucracy. Exotic flora from every part of the Persian world graced well-manicured gardens.
Okay, a couple good words there. The first one is well-manicured. Well-manicured refers to usually gardens or plants that are kept very well in a very orderly way, in a neat way. And the other word that I want to point out here is flora. This refers to all kinds of plants and herbs and greenery, flora. It sometimes goes with fauna. So flora and fauna. Fauna refers to animals, and flora refers to plants. Let's go back and hear this part again.
Administrative offices contained the empire's enormous bureaucracy. Exotic flora from every part of the Persian world graced well-manicured gardens. The royal treasury contained riches gathered over the centuries: Roman territories, gold, Chinese silks, Indian spices. Yet in all of Ctesiphon, there was nothing that demanded attention like the Tak Kasra. Its massive arch towered 118 feet overhead, constructed without a single column to hold it up. Persian engineers achieved what most considered impossible: an 85-foot span made completely of mortar and brick.
Okay, so this was a marvel of engineering, a marvel, a feat of engineering. You can learn these phrases to talk about something that is impressive, something that, as he said, demands attention. A marvel of something, a feat of, an achievement of architecture.
Its parabolic shape dispersed weight evenly.
It's parabolic shape. So if you've had calculus at university, or if you pay attention in high school, you probably remember that this particular curve can be described by a particular equation. It is a parabola, this curve. And the adjective is parabolic. So we have parabola as a noun and parabolic as its adjective. Anyways, if you want to look at more example sentences, check out the description. Don't forget to like this video and comment. Let me know if you've picked up a new word from this lesson.